Hello, movie lovers, and welcome to Movie Notions. If you're a guy like me who really loves movies, this is the channel for you. So why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button before we get started. Today we are talking about Dunkirk, the latest Christopher Nolan film that revolves around the evacuation of British troops at the Battle of Dunkirk during World War II. And this entire movie was very interesting how it all works. Now, I'm not going to put any spoilers out there, how it turns out, how it works, everything like that. I'm just going to basically tell you how it was put together on this one. And it was basically done in three different places. First off, the Mole, which is the beach that 400,000 British troops were trapped on. The second part that it was under was the sea, which was the British or the English Channel from France to England, and the third one is the air. And what's interesting about how this was put together was Christopher Nolan took all three of these different things and made them go over different time periods. And how that is, for example, the Mole. He put it over a time period of 1 week. So it was the entire time that the soldiers were involved in this, which they were stuck on that beach for an entire week. The sea, it went over the course of 1 day. So it was all of the people coming over to help and then going back, just taking 1 day. And then on the air, it was the course of an hour, the one mission that it was. And what's interesting is how he basically targeted 4 groups in this. He targeted one, basically just random soldier, it seems random, and his story about how he is stuck on the beach, tries to get everything. It goes over the officers that are on the beach with that. Then when we get to the sea, he actually went over one specific boat that was commissioned by the Navy, just a normal weekend sailor type boat to go over and get people. And then it was one squadron in the sky about how all that works. And what's really interesting is he took those time frames and put them back to back, like it was not lined up chronologically. If you thought about it, the planes over the course of the 1 hour and 42-minute movie, it was a 1 hour time period, but yet it was here, and then they showed the Mole, which was over a week, and then they showed the sea, which was over. It was really interesting how it put together. It was a little hard to get used to. When I was first watching, it's like, okay, so it was just night, now it's day. Oh, wait, they're on here now, so it's this time. It took a little bit to get used to, but once you got it, I absolutely loved the way that it all worked. And just the overall feel of it, like I said, took a little while. Talking about some of the performances, Kenneth Branagh played the main captain on the beach. It really showed his inner conflict of, trying to get these people out. Are they going to come here? What do I tell the troops? Are we going to make everything like that? Tom Hardy playing the main pilot of the squadron and his whole thing for all of that. And then, the whole ship that they used. It was just a very, very well done and over, just over the whole thing. It was very, very well put together. The other thing I want to talk about quickly is the music in it, done by Hans Zimmer. Pretty sure he's going to get an Oscar nomination, if not a win for this one. But, Hans Zimmer's music, it's one of those where he does little sound bites, puts it together, puts it over it. It fit everything, but the one thing that was different about this was it wasn't as driving. Okay, you've got some of his past ones like the Man of Steel, the Batman, Dark Knight series, all that. It's all driving, everything going towards something. This one, actually, most of the music throughout the movie made you feel uncomfortable when you actually thought about it, because it wasn't really it wasn't what you're used to. So while you were feeling uncomfortable, you felt the discomfort of the soldiers that were involved as well. And then when it gets to the main climax of it, you have that driving feeling. It just really, it fit. But at the same time, you felt like it didn't. It was a very, very well done thing for this movie, and I thought it fit really well. But anyway, what did I think about it? Was it a good movie? Yes, it was a great movie. It took a little bit to get used to, but once you did, I found it thoroughly entertaining. It felt all the stories were very compelling. I wanted to know about every single one of them, not just the one or two here. Okay, so it was very, very good movie. Would I recommend it? Yes. Unfortunately, it's past theaters right now. It may come out. Sometimes theaters do an Oscar type thing if it's nominated or something like that, so you can do something like that if it comes out. But I would highly recommend definitely renting it or buying it, even if you want to do that. And what age would I say these children need to escape? When it comes to the stuff that's in it, PG-13 is actually quite accurate. It was very, very mild when it comes to sort of war and stuff like that. So 13 would go with that. The one thing is, like I said, it took a little while to get used to how the story was done. So if your little one's not really used to thinking about it and not really used to abstract thought, I might wait until they were ready for that, even like a 14 or 15-year-old, just so they understand what's going on. But anyway, guys, that's my review of Dunkirk. If you didn't catch my last video, when I get up to 200 subscribers, I'm going to be doing the Toe of Satan challenge for you guys. It's the hottest sucker on the market right now, 9 million Scoville. or just super hot. Most people cannot finish this. It's a 5-minute with Instagram, so I'm going to do that. If you want to see that, please help me get to the number of subscribers. If you like this movie or if you like these types of movies, be sure to hit the like down in the bottom. And also, I'd love to hear your comments on stuff like this so I can improve this channel. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. God bless all of you, and that's a wrap.